Hey guys, and welcome to Notes on Hobbies. Today we're playing Kerbal Space Program. So I'm very new to this game, so first off we're gonna start with our training. And in our training, first thing we're gonna train is construction basics. So here's Werner von Karman. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Werner von Karman. Whether you want to put a satellite into orbit, fly a transcontinental flight, or step onto the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy even if you're not a famous rocket scientist like myself. First part required in any vessel construction is a command module. This part will either contain a plucky Kerbal crew or an automated pilot mechanism. Select command module from the parts list. Well, there's not much to choose from, but go ahead and add that command module. So we have a command module. I believe this is the one. So it's an Mk1 command pod. Mass 0.84, doesn't have a unit. Drag 0.2, crash tolerance 14.0 meters per second, max temperature 2400 degrees, doesn't have Celsius or Fahrenheit either. Crew capacity 1, electric charge 50, monopropellant 10. And I don't know what those stuff means. Interesting choice. It's not what the famous Kerbal rocket scientists like me would have chosen, but you're just starting, so you don't have many parts available. Next. So we have it here now, which we can move by clicking on it and then dragging it around this area, and then click again to put it where you want it. So if you ever need to move the vessel around the screen, you can pick it up by clicking the root part, in this case the command pod. Moving the vessel will allow you to fit more parts beneath the it. Also, if you ever need more information on a specific part, just hover the mouse cursor above it. In the toolbox on the right, clicking it will give you even more information. Yeah. Add a fuel tank. Next thing we need is some fuel to burn. Select A. Well, the only fuel tank... Wait, it's gone. Only fuel tank on the left. You really need to start researching. You're missing out on all the cool parts. I'll explain science and research to you later. Anyway, click the fuel tank and once to select it. Then to attach it to the bottom of your ship, click again when you have the green node on the top of the tank lined up with the green node under the command pod. So, there's a green node, and attach it to the green node on the command pod and click on it. Not too bad, you might just be getting the hang of this. Rockets! Now let's add a rocket to the ship. This creates a jet of high energy which pushes the vessel along. So, same... I haven't put it... Oh, no. You may have noticed a new icon appeared on the lower right when you added that rocket. That is called a stage. Of course I haven't, but... Anyway, first that action will appear there. You can add new stages to control the order in which these will be triggered. These actions can also be triggered manually at any time using the right-click menu for each part. Some parts are designed to be attached to the surfaces of others, radially. These allow you to build intricate radial structures and attach even more rockets. The more part we have here is a decoupler, the particular part. What this kind of part does is cause a tiny explosion that separates the parts in the previous stage from the rest of the vessel. This is especially helpful to get rid of depleted fuel tanks. Okay. Now attach some of these decouplers. Now attach some of these decouplers to the vessel. You can use the two large buttons in the bottom left of the screen to control how the editor duplicates and snaps surfaces mounted parts. Okay. symmetry mode. After you add some also some, so I believe this is divided into 4 equal parts, so if you visit this, you find this in the engine status. See the effect this configuration has on your ship stages, and remember your ship could always use more boosters. Yes, so as I was saying, it's divided into 4 equal parts, and the yellow part means that's the duplication control. So if I put it here, it should sit very symmetrical with each other. Now attach some of these decouplers to the vessel. I've done that, and put some engines solid fuel boosters. I put this one down here at the bottom first, like he instructed me earlier. Wow, this is a lot of calculations. So decoupler number 1, attach yourself. It's not attaching. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There we go. Nope, want to touch there. Okay. How do you... here we go. Hey, come on. Ah. The angle. Anyway. Now, your ship looks interesting. If you want to modify the order in which parts are activated during flight, you can click and drag whichever you want to move in the straight UI. So it should be this one. So the decoupler first. So the decoupler should come last. Oh. So this one's first. The 2 main engines. Yeah, and then this one and this one. Okay. If you want to see the center of its mass lift or thrust, you can use 3 small buttons to the lower left. The basic rule of thumb is that you will want to keep this centered within the full ship. So center of thrust looks pretty centered. Yeah, it is centered, I think. So next, saving your ship. You should probably bring to your attention that if you just started your space career, you don't have any decouplers available in your career. Last but not least, make sure you assign a name to your vessel by selecting the name box and saving it. So let's call it Unlimited. Unlimited. Next. Looks like our time is almost up. I have to go give yet another science briefing to the world's media. I've been pointing out that you have very few parts and you should do some research to unlock more of them. If you don't know how to do this, come join me for the science tutorial. For now, I will unlock all parts for you to play around. Click the tabs on the far right and left view of the different categories. Aerodynamics, utility, science, pods, fuel tanks. Please show yourself the construction. So, whoa, these are all the available space parts. And I don't want to get into that right now, it's too complicated. So, that's it for the construction basics. Let's do the next tutorial. See you later.